Yo, what's up, guys? This is Relentless MC. It is Christmas Eve, and last night I was permanently suspended from Xbox Live. um, the reason for the suspension was, well, they don't actually give you proof of it. They just tell you the date and the reason, which is very vague. It's harassment slash threats. And I'm pretty well, the only person I've even exchanged words with in the last week has been the same dude who has been harassing me for at least a month. This guy talks a bunch of shit and then blocks me. And then he'll unblock me about a week later and talk a bunch more shit and then block me again. And he'll spam me with invites. He does it all. Like, this guy's been harassing me for how long? And, I finally defended myself. All I did was tell the kid his IP address and where he lived. I didn't threaten him. I didn't do anything to his IP. I didn't DDoS him, didn't disconnect him. I didn't violate terms and conditions whatsoever. But I'm permanently suspended. Not just a temp suspension, a permanent suspension, as you can see when I try to log in. This account is permanently suspended from Xbox Live due to inappropriate conduct or content. To learn more about this enforcement, see your enforcement history, submit an inquiry, and review other policy and enforcement topics. Customer support cannot modify or provide further details about this action. Yeah, and that's true. As soon as you contact them, all they say is, well, that's an enforcement issue. You have to contact enforcement. There's nothing we can do about it. Which is fucked because, listen, I've been a customer for the last 8 years. I've had Xbox Live Gold on this account without once having it go down. It's always been live. I've been live for Gold subscription for 8 years. Not to mention, I bought an Xbox One, like 2 months ago, and I've already spent probably $1,000 in games and digital content, all digital, which is all connected to this account that I can't access. Like, I can't even sign in, as you can see. So I can't edit my account settings or anything, right? I play Minecraft. I have a world of Minecraft that like 10 people contribute to. I can't even go on there. Because, well, one, none of them can ever go on there. But I can't even go on there offline because I'll show you. I'll unplug my internet right now. My Ethernet cable is disconnected. I can now sign into my account. Cool. So could I at least give a tour of the last of my world, the last progress my world will ever have since I've been banned? Sure. Maybe I'll make a video and just give a tour. Alright. Oh, wait. You need to be online for this game. If you're on this Xbox regularly, make it your home Xbox to enable offline play for games you own. The next time you're online, go to Settings, Personalization, My Home Xbox. Alright, so, can't go online on this account to change those settings. Maybe I can just set it as My Home Xbox while I'm offline. Makes sense, right? Personalization, My Home Xbox. Oh, you need to be online to see this. Do you want to check your network? No, I unplugged my network. I can't be online. So I can't even access these thousands of dollars, literally thousands of dollars in DLC and digital content. I can't access whatsoever. This isn't my home Xbox. I bought my friend an Xbox. I have his Xbox set to my home Xbox so he can play my games and benefit from my live. I'm that guy. I help the community. I help grow the community. Like I'm trying to get all my friends on Xbox. I support this community fully. I always have. There's a bunch of shitbags in this community too. As you can see, I'm suspended now because of one of these people. I didn't even give this kid's personal information out. Nothing. Permanently suspended. And now all I can do is wait. I submitted a request on the forums for a case review, and now I wait for somebody. I don't even get to talk to somebody personally. This person was able to just take a look at a conversation briefly and say, oh, this guy deserves to be permanently suspended for life, forever. All of his content, all the money he spent, gone. We won't refund you. We won't transfer the content to another account. You can't access your account online. And if you're offline, you can't access any of your games. Like, this is it's gotta be one of the greatest injustices I've ever personally experienced in my life. Like, one of the greatest disservices. Been a paying loyal customer for like a decade. And now one person single-handedly got me permanently suspended over words. Let's see if I can go... Oh. Oh, of course, we can't get all of your messages. So I can't even show this bullshit conversation that got me suspended. And it was bullshit. I mean, I did nothing. I scared a guy who's been harassing me for how long by telling him his IP address and where he lived. I didn't threaten him. I didn't do anything to the guy. And he stopped messaging me. That was it. Game over. But of course not. Absolutely garbage. I can't even go on my Minecraft world. I can't do anything. The games that I own, you have to be online. You have to be online to play them, but my account is suspended from online. How is this not robbery? This is absolute theft. Everything you see here, all these games, okay, I have maybe 1/5 of my games installed. I have easily 100 ready to install, but I can't get to them. What I do have installed, sure, I can get to this to look at it. I can't play it. Can't play anything here. Nothing. These are all digital games. Every one of them. The only thing that isn't digital is Dark Souls 3, but what good is it when I have fucking many days put into this game that I can't access? I have to start fresh. All my save files, everything, gone. DLC. On Call of Duty, I just dropped $30 on COD points for depot packages. Gone. I prestiged 3 times on Modern Warfare Remastered in the last month. It was Prestige 3 already. Gone. Everything I've done on Xbox in the last 10 years. Gone. I just bought Battlefield 1. I just bought NHL 17. Gone. Gone. I just bought Divinity Original Sin. Haven't even fucking played it yet. Gone. Just bought Black Ops. Gone. All of these. Dude. And these are just the ones I have installed. I have easily 100 games. I think it was 126 games ready to install. Gone. How is this an acceptable thing? I don't think most people understand this. Most people never have to get to this point because, I don't know. They're smarter than me, I guess. They just block shitbags right away. Lesson learned. If you want to punish me and have me learn my lesson, I'll take a month suspension. If you want to suspend me for a year, I would take a year fucking suspension over bullshit. It's absolute bullshit, but I would eat that over having thousands of dollars just gone. You know? And I like the guys who just take a look at this message briefly and say, oh, this guy deserves a permanent suspension. I want those guys to just take like $3,000, throw it in the garbage, and never pick it up again. That's what they just did for me. Like, there needs to be a better system. I'm a customer. I can't call customer support. They won't touch it. They won't touch it. As soon as your account's been banned, that's an enforcement issue. You have to deal with the enforcement team, who doesn't even have a phone service. There's no phone line whatsoever. Like, you have to deal with them on forums and wait 2 weeks to a month for them to even look at your case. And that's 9 times out of 10, they don't get it overturned or changed anyway. So, all of a sudden, because I got banned over one instance from one person, banned for life. Now, all of a sudden, I'm not considered a customer. I don't get customer support. I've been a paying customer for 8 to 10 years, but I'm not worthy of having a live representative talk to me on the phone and help me through my problems. That is garbage. It's highway robbery. I've had similar problems with the reputation system. You shit on people on Xbox. I played GTA for a week, and in a week's time, I was in Avoid Me lobby because I was better than people, and I was a low level. Shit on a bunch of dudes who thought they were griefing. They would grief me when I wasn't playing. I'd come back and wreck them. I had everything. I had a lot of shit. Tanks, hydras. I knew how to snipe pretty good. People got pissed, so they just report you. I got into an Avoid Me status on Reputation. And what happens then is you're not allowed to play with anybody on Xbox Live. You won't get matched with anybody on Xbox unless they're also in an Avoid Me lobby. Which means the only people you get matched with are shitbags. The guys who got reported, or people like yourself who were falsely reported. But either way, 9 out of 10 of them are so pissed off about being in Avoid Me status that they report happy now. Now they're reporting everybody. So, in order to get out of those lobbies, you have to spend a certain amount of time playing with other players online. Granted, the only players you can play with are Avoid Me players. You have to spend a certain amount of time playing with these Avoid Me players without getting reported by anybody. Yeah. It was a month battle. I got out of it right away, then got back in, got out of it. And the worst thing is, like, when you get out of it, they advertise on your account that your reputation needs work. So anybody who knows how the system works, who's a troll, is just going to report you and get you back into Avoid Me. Like, we are getting robbed. This is garbage. I pay for Xbox Live. Why should I not be able to connect with other people because a bunch of fucking dudes got pissed off? You know? Oh, if I play for the next hour, and in that hour, these 4 dudes who are all friends are pissed off, and they're all going to report me for the next hour straight. And they say that it can't be abused, but it can be. It's happened to me. I'm walking proof that it can be abused. I haven't done anything worthy of being in an Avoid Me lobby, and I haven't done anything worthy of a permanent suspension either. I had 1 communication ban on this account in the 10 years I played, and it was for shit-talking to somebody else who was shit-talking me. Whatever, I ate it. It was a rough time to have a communication ban, because at the time I was running Destiny raids every day. But either way, the point is, this is robbery. Robbery. Like, I've paid for all these. I'm not going to buy these games again. And the whole reason I buy digital, they promote... If you buy the disc, guess what? You still have to install the entire game to your console anyway, to your hard drive. So what's the point of having the disc? They get ruined. They get ruined, and then you need the disc to play the game, whereas if you have it digitally, you can go anywhere and play it, download it, if you have your account information. They've been promoting this digital thing forever. I heard my friend's brother was developing the Xbox One. And I heard from my friend that originally the goal was to get away from the disk drive altogether. So then I wouldn't even have a choice but to buy my shit digitally. And in doing so, it's now all tied to one account, and if for some reason I lose that information, or somebody hacks that account, or somebody gets you permanently banned, one person, you now lose everything you've ever spent on games for that console. Like, that is bullshit. It's absolutely bullshit. And I guarantee I'm not the only person this ever happened to. I guarantee this happened to thousands of people. And Microsoft's whole no sue clause, that's fine, you can have a no sue clause, but this is theft. It's theft. This is robbery. I've paid for content that I can no longer access because of one member in a 1 million person community, or however many, 20 million community, I don't even know anymore. One person was able to take away every dollar I've ever spent on Xbox. Just like that. Because I fucking cracked. I didn't block the kid. I don't know. I didn't block him. It's my fault. I should just report him right away and block him. Instead of trying to fucking, so he can go on and harass the next person. Like this kid, I gave him his IP address and told him where he lived, man. I scared the shit out of him. And the kid probably wouldn't talk shit to strangers anymore. It probably was a solution. But now, that's all that work gone. Because that kid got a message this morning saying, one of your actions has been taken, or enforcement has been taken on somebody you filed a complaint on. So now he's like, I win. I get to be a shitbag some more because worst case scenario, they scare me, and then I fucking get them banned for life. Like, now this guy's going to go back to being a shitbag. The process is all over again. It's the same process. These people you're supporting, you're promoting the shitbags in your community. You're promoting their shitbaggery. Like, straight up. There's no other way I can say it. That's exactly what you're doing. I'm not a bad member of the community. I fucking helped this community a lot. I've supported other gamers. I've bought people Xboxes. I've, game shared with people so they could play. I've helped people learn things in games, many games. Hockey, NHL. I've taught a lot of people how to play hockey. I've fucking walked a lot of people through Dark Souls. I've made guides, Like, not that bad. I'm not a toxic person to this community. I don't deserve this whatsoever. On Christmas too. Merry Christmas to me. I'm not gonna go buy new games. Like, you're not worth a dime, in my opinion, Microsoft. If anything, I'll commit the rest of my life to driving your name so far into the ground you'll need a fucking oil company to recover it. I don't know. Absolutely bullshit. I'm furious about this. It's it's upsetting, man. Literally nothing. I can't play offline or on. I'm not even plugged into the internet, and I can't play these games because of the way this system is set up. This is so unfair. And the fact that they get away with this. I mean, like I said, the worst thing is I can't even talk to somebody on the phone. I can't tell them my side of the story. I can't get them to look into it. Nope. I have to deal with some dude on a keyboard at the other end of a forum. You know, and obviously 9 times out of he's an he works for Xbox enforcement. Like, come on, this is a fucking internet cop I'm dealing with. This is a guy who has way too much power, no checks and balances, and just took away everything from me over a message, over words. Just took away everything. That's bullshit. Very least, I should be able to access these games on another account, transfer them, or still be able to access them. You know, I can't. I can't even. If I try to play any of these games on a different account... Oh, fuck. Sorry about that. If I try to play any of these games on a different account... it says you need to purchase this game or sign in with the account that originally used it. Well, if you're online, you can't do that. And if you're offline, you can't play them. So, it's a lose-lose. Like, this is absolute robbery. Something needs to be done. I can't be the only person this has happened to. I'm going to upload this video to YouTube and see who else has experienced this. If you've experienced anything like this, go ahead and leave a comment. Tell me about your story. Tell me about your progress, where you got. You know, if this happened to you years ago, did you ever get anything back? You know, what can we do? As gamers, anybody who's in the same situations, what are we going to do? Because I'm not going to just eat thousands of dollars. Like, sorry, but no. I'm going to do everything I can to try and get my stuff back, you know? Alright, so I'm online. Unfortunately, my Xbox is my ex-girlfriend's home Xbox still. So I do have some games to look at that I could go on. Halo, Banjo, Borderlands 2. So, praise be to her, but, I mean, this sucks, dude. I can't play anything, you know? I spent $100 on GTA money online. For what? Nothing. Yeah, let me just do this Grand Theft Auto update for nothing. Oh, actually, you know what? My ex might actually own Grand Theft Auto. That's probably why it's going to allow me to play that. Yeah, so this basically concludes this video. For the time being, I'm on Pres JF Kennedy. I don't know what I'm doing here. If I don't get any resolution in the next week with my account, I'm going to be selling an Xbox One Slim. It's got about a month and a half on it. So... yeah, I got an Xbox One Slim for sale, and I'm probably going to go to PC gaming. For the time being, though, I'll probably just cry myself to sleep every night. And hope for the best, I guess. But either way, even if this does get resolved, like the duration, you know, between the time of my suspension and the resolution will be, you know, a disservice at the very least. It'll be bullshit. An inconvenience that I should not have to deal with without somebody, at the very least, somebody on the phone to explain it to me. I don't even have, you know, any real proof of what the enforcement is. I'm just assuming it's from this guy, which more than likely is. But they don't even show you the conversation. They literally just tell you that a brief dialogue, you know, like it was harassment. And then they tell you what their policy is on harassment. Like, oh, man. I'm frustrated. I can't think straight. I'm sure this video is just a bunch of rambling and it's all over the place and it's not entertaining, and that's fine. I just want to get this out there. I want to warn people who don't know about this. It's fucked. Don't buy shit digitally. I would buy discs if you're going to buy discs, but honestly, fuck Microsoft. You know? PC gaming has far less limitations, and almost every game can be accessed on PC that you can access on these consoles. So... you can play with a controller. For those who argue that they like their controller, you can use controller. You can use a Microsoft controller with a PC just fine now. Technology's there. I mean, 10 years ago they had crosswire converters that you could use PlayStation controllers on Xbox and Xbox controllers on PlayStation. Like, the technology's there. There's no reason not to play on the PC, in my opinion. I've been with console gaming for years now, and I've been kind of addicted. I, you know, built a pretty solid friends base, you know, some really good people on my friends list, and I'll definitely miss those people. But I hopefully can get them over to the computer. I mean, I play Minecraft in the computer. We have a pretty awesome world there too. Really sucks losing my world here though. I can't even look at it. I can't even do a last tour of the world, like where we left off. Nothing. I can't even load it. Now, the only way I could load this profile now, or this save, would be to tamper with, which is a violation of terms and conditions, tamper with my save file and change it so that it belongs to Pres JF Kennedy and not Relentless MC, which would be worthy of being banned, And so they're promoting breaking the rules. It's either you break the rules or you eat the loss of everything you've ever contributed to Xbox. At this point, that's the boat I'm in. Or you just create a campaign to slander their name for the rest of your life and never support their products again, which is where I'm headed. I mean, obviously they're not going to get me anywhere. It's brutal though. It's brutal. For anybody out there who does plan on continuing playing Xbox, I highly recommend just blocking, avoiding, and ignoring anybody who talks shit. If you're going to talk shit, do it on the mic. That's your best bet. Don't let people have a text proof of your shit talking, because these guys just take a look at it and say, oh, you're good, you're banned. And it's bullshit. So, yeah, don't reply to messages. Just block them, report them. Stay away from that. Shit talking. It sucks. The fact that you even have to... I've been worried about this. I've been expecting this for a long time because a lot of people talk shit to me. And I'm a very stubborn person. I'm not just going to let you run your mouth without me giving you, trying to either educate you or showing you how fucking stupid you are. I can't. I have a problem. Alright? I don't want to just ignore you and let you go on being a shitbag for the rest of your life. I want to try to shed some light. Maybe open your fucking mind. I know that it's a fucking losing battle. I know that I get nowhere and make no progress with 99.999% of these people. They're just that kind of people. They don't have open minds. If they had open minds, they wouldn't be cocksuckers. And I get that. But, I don't know. Lesson learned, like I said, don't talk shit, don't engage in that shit, don't let them suck you in. This guy, he's toxic. He's the guy who goes and talks shit to everybody, and then and as soon as they defend themselves, reports them and uses the system against them. So there's that. Also, try not to buy digitally. Or remember that when you're buying digitally, that if anything should happen to your account, you lose all that. So... just some things to consider. If you're about to buy a PlayStation or an Xbox and you're undecided, let this be the deciding factor. Sony, you're like an angel now. I've started on PlayStation. PS1, PS2, I got an Xbox original and I liked it. I love the controller too. Everybody talks shit, but I loved it. I have fat hands. Got a 360, it was game over from there. I was an Xbox guy, die hard, have been ever since. My biggest thing with the PlayStation has been the controller, really, and the fact that the community is not as competitive as Xbox. But at this point, if you asked me, I would say PlayStation all the way. Been playing Xbox for 8 years, but PlayStation all the fucking way. But, again, console gaming? Fuck console gaming, man. It's all about PC. I'm going back to PC. I will give updates for anybody who cares on my account, but... as it sits right now, I don't think anything's going to happen. I'm pretty sure I'm just out. Everything. Which is bullshit. Like I said, leave a comment telling me about your experiences with communication bans, permanent bans, etc., temp bans, reputation system. Tell me your thoughts, your experiences, what kind of resolution you found, all that good stuff. Leave a comment. If you understand the struggle, leave a like, share the video. I want to know how many people this is going on with, how many people have experienced this. I know I'm not the only one. I guarantee there's thousands. And it's theft, man. And you know what? If I were completely broke, this would hurt way more. Way more. I'm not completely, I'm not super broke, so it's not huge, but it's the concept, man. It's the concept. It's the principle. Anyways, have a nice day. Happy holidays. I hope your holidays are better than mine. I know this isn't the worst thing in the world. Life goes on. I still have great family and friends, and yeah, not a big deal. I'll get over it. I will. I really will. But right now, it's hard to swallow, man. It really is. Anyways, thanks for watching.